sunshines. Welcome back to One Focus with Dr. B. We're basically going to talk today about knowledge. Last time we talked about belief. Today we're going to talk about knowledge. But first, I want to tell you, come on in the room. Come on in the room. So knowledge is essentially the acquisition of information, skills based on our experiences, in addition to our education. That's how we acquire knowledge. Now I'm going to talk about briefly three different points of knowledge, three critical points I want to say of knowledge. I talked about in the beginning, which I'm going to insert right here, the mental health, the mental habits, the highway. Remember last time, and it was on the left side, we have ignorance, we have fear, we have doubt, we have worry, we have anxiety, we have decay. And on the right lane of the mental habits highway, we have peace, we have joy, we have knowledge, we have belief, we have long life, and we have joy, and we have stronger immunity. So we want to stay from the left side, the negative side, with all the worry and the anxiety and fear. We want to move over to this right side. And so we want to stay with the knowledge base, and we want to stay with peace, and we want to stay with joy and belief in something bigger than ourselves. And that's how we navigate and move from surviving through thriving, right? So 3 points that I want to make up, I want to share with you all about knowledge today is number 1, knowledge is the opposite of ignorance or the lack of understanding. So we want to move from not having an understanding about something to actually having knowledge and being knowledgeable about something. And one way to acquire knowledge, as I stated, is to study, right? To study and then look at your experiences. Number two, can everybody say number 2? Number 2 basically is stating that knowledge is a higher level than believing. So essentially, we look at beliefs, and we say beliefs are based on perceptions, right? But we want to move from just believing something to actually knowing that this thing is true without a doubt. God is not only looking for believers, what he really is looking for, people that know that his word is true. Not just believe it, but have seen proven evidence, right? So we need to level up, as Sierra said, and move from basically believing to actually being confident in knowing. So that's number 2. And number 3 is knowledge is based on patterns. Patterns reveal truth. That's one thing that I learned from the whole doctoral process, is that basically as a doctoral student, as a doctor, you gather information. You gather information either from questionnaires or surveys or interviews with people. You gather that information and you look for patterns that reveal or themes that reveal a truth about a certain phenomena or a certain subject matter. So you look at the patterns and say, oh, a lot of people feel this way, a lot of people think this way, a lot of people believe this way, so this must be evident of a truth, right? And when I'm, just to give a little transparent example, a little story. Basically, you guys know that I'm a teacher, I'm a single mom. I've been a single mom. I pretty much raised my kids from the ages 1 and 4 as a single mom and being a school teacher. And everybody knows, being a school teacher, the income is, not up to par where it should be based on the value of the service that we provide. So there's been a lot of different times, or many times, where I have experienced lack, or financial tightness or financial constraint. I had to really budget very well, being a teacher and also being a single mom. But one thing I have found out to be true is that, for example, there were times where, I was in a lean period and a check would just come in the mail, and I'm like, oh my goodness, it would be like I overpaid on something, or refund on something, or I'll just go to the mailbox and it'll be a birthday card from a belated birthday gift from a former co-worker. It just came right at the time that I was experiencing that lean or that period of lack. Or either I'll get a phone call and it'll be someone offering me unexpected, all of these things, unexpected check, unexpected birthday gift, financial blessing, unexpected phone call, and say, oh, why don't you come up here and take this job opportunity, or why don't you get this, which end up resulting in more income for me. All these things were totally unexpected. I didn't even see them coming. So one thing I started seeing this pattern, I have a lean period, and then it'll be an unexpected, financial blessing, and a lean period, and an unexpected. And I started seeing this pattern. I was like, oh yes, I started to know that every time that there's a lean period, there's no reason to be fearful. There's no reason to have anxiety or anything like that. I need to just rest and know and relax. Hey, whenever you have a season of lack, know that patterns reveal truth. Go back and remember what happened in the past. What happened? A check showed up in the mailbox. A call came. Somebody just decided to bless you. You got favor from an unexpected source. So that's one thing we got to remember. Whenever we're going through something, always remember knowledge. Knowledge based on patterns reveals truth. So go back and look at what God has already did for you. That knowledge will get you through that period. So that's really all I have for you today. It's just to remember that you need to not look at, what I don't have or the lack. That's ignoring the truth. The truth is your needs will always be provided. All right? Remember that always. Whenever you feel that way, go from that left side of ignoring the truth that my needs are always going to be provided. Something unexpected is en route to you. An unexpected miracle or blessing is en route to you. Always be cognizant of that knowledge. And then you be like, okay, and you move, like I said, from the left, from fear and anxiety and ignorance and lack of understanding, to the right, to peace and joy and knowledge and belief. All right, so let's take 5 minutes or 5 seconds and just thank God for everything that we have. And just what we're going to do is just inhale in peace, and exhale out fear. Inhale in knowledge and exhale out of lack of understanding. And guys, thank you as always for joining and viewing this inspirational message. Please subscribe to my channel and just have a wonderful week. And as always, go to my website, www.drBullock1focus.com. And we have more inspirational books and webinars and everything for you guys to enjoy. Have a wonderful week. And remember, whenever you have fear, go get that knowledge, what you know to be true based on the patterns that you've seen in your life. I love you guys. Have a wonderful week. And remember, let knowledge prevail. You already know how the story is going to end. Rest in that. Peace. Love you guys. Bye.